Race number 5, we get into Class 3 territory here for the 5th, with the Premier Bowl coming up next as race number 6. This is over the 1,800 metres, though. First leg of the 6 upfield is headed by California 10, gets up from the mile to the 1,800 metres. Still a maiden after 10 starts here in Hong Kong. Magnificent draws wide, but does roll forward. Dylan Moe rides him. Vincey second up for the season. Harry Bentley was the jockey on board when he won last year at Happy Valley over the 2,200 metres. Leap of Faith hit the frame last time out behind All for St Paul's, as did Ensemble. He's got barrier 13. He likes to roll forward as well. Entrusted is a last start winner over the 1,600 metres. Helene Alibor was better last time out, finishing 5th in that All for St Paul's race. Bub's a course and distance winner. Precise Express, the blinkers come off him. He gets a wide gaiter as well. Chevalier Prince coming out of the Entrusted race gets a £5 turnaround. Captain Tiger and Champion Pal not far from a class drop. Only beat a couple of horses home last time we saw him. That was back in July. He's first up for the season, Mark.
And we've got Magnificent and Ensemble, both noted leaders going forward good to slow, so they can sort out who wants to lead down that big long back straight. Leap of Faith, Captain Tiger behind them. Chevalier Prince on the inside, and then things get pretty busy. Above Green Laser, Precise Express 4 wide, Vincey 3 wide, Entrusted, London Hall, California 10, Helene Alibor and Champion Pal is down on the rail.
OK, all right, so this 5th event. We'll start off with Captain Tiger, Leap of Faith and Helene Alibor, who was better here, Paul, but Leap of Faith, we'll see his unlucky run in a moment, but this is him finishing 3rd last time out.
Yeah, so look, he had the line nice enough, didn't he, for this 3rd. It wasn't a bad run. Look, he's going to go on top by default for me in this race. I think he was unlucky, as you mentioned, in the other run, and this run was okay. I mean, All for St Paul's is a hard horse to get past and dictated the race, and he just sort of plodded on. I think 1,800 will be ideal for him as well.
Take a chance with Helene Alibor. He's only held his spot in the run home, but he did show improvement between his first 2 starts and does step up in trip.
OK, so we go back 1 run here for Leap of Faith. You can see him tucked up on the rail, nowhere to go, Mark, but nothing wrong with a win from Entrusted.
Not at all, and he does carry an extra £7, draws nicely in 3. It was the £7 that sort of put me off a little bit. Got Chevalier Prince in. He's a horse that looked gone a couple of times here, Paul, and he's raised another effort, and he's ended up running 3rd. Matthew Poon takes the weight allowance again for Frankie Law, and his 2nd time over the 1,800. He's 1st. He ran 4th.
Yeah, and again, he's always looked like 1,800 would be ideal for him. I've got him in. I've got Ensemble in as well. I just think he's going to be right on the pace, and if he can dictate with Zach on, then he'll be there as well.
Yeah, California 10 taking a little bit of interest in the closing stages there, but he's been very hard to catch so far. Yeah. Has California 10, but he is, Paul, our favourite.
Yeah, I haven't got him in California 10, as you say. I can't really catch him, but look, Leap of Faith, 1,800 metres, steps up. He just looked a little bit one pace there, so I think this will be ideal for him. Ensemble, the other one that's going to be right on the pace. Look, I put above him because once he gets up into these 1,800s, 2,000 metre trips, he goes pretty well. And he should get a really nice run from his draw. And Chevalier Prince in there for 4th. So 5, 6, 9 and 12.
Going Helene Alibor, who was a Group winner in Australia before arriving and won the Sandown Guineas at Group 2 over 1,600 metres. He's finally got a better draw. He's been plagued by bad draws since he's been in Hong Kong. Blake Shin rides for David Hayes. Hopefully Ensemble and Magnificent set up a more genuine tempo. Leap of Faith is in for 2nd. Ensemble will be on the speed, but he's racing well. And Chevalier Prince, on his last run, he goes in the top 4 as well. 8, 5, 6 and 12.
12 gets into the numbers for me, along with above. My top 2, though, the 7 and the 5 there, Entrusted. I think he can go back to back here. In the first leg of the 6 up, a Class 3 over the 1,800.